Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today's video we're on talking about the top 10 wood gatherers in Ark. And if you can see behind me, I kind of left a little secret. Well, the Gacha's head is popping out. So at number 10 is the Gacha. Now the Gacha is at number 10 because the way he collects. He's not the greatest of the wood gatherers, but he does gather a lot of wood. And I think his timing process, it's not the hardest, but surely not the easiest on this list. This is why he is at number 10. And look at him, he's a cute little boy. So we'll see how much he gathers wood right about now. There you go. He's also good at collecting a bit of fiber as well. But he's okay. He's on the list. But the good thing about the Gacha is his production system. Gacha is always good to have on your team, but I won't say he's the best. Next is the Ravenger. Now people will be surprised that the Ravenger is on the list, and you'll be wondering why. Actually, I don't remember Ravenger being able to collect wood. That's correct. The Ravenger itself actually can't gather wood. But the reason why he's on this list is you can gather the wood and transfer it onto the Ravenger, and you can see that the percentage of the weight, he's a 50% weight reduction. That's why he's on this list, because you can jump around, kill anyone that gets in your way. If you have a high level Ravenger, he's good protection when you're outside gathering wood. So he's good to have around you when you're gathering wood. I think that's why he's at number 9. Number 8 is the Thorny Dragon. Thorny Dragon is on this list just because the way his weight reduction and also his gathering of wood. And also he has this nice little, you can knock out opponents. It does take a long time for it to come to effect. So let's just see him right now gathering some wood. Back him up. Let's go. Let's go. And you'll see it right about now. There you go. He is a good wood gatherer, and he has good defenses as well. Not the quickest though. And number 7, the Mantis. Great thing about Mantis is they're fast. They can attack. You can put weapons in their hands. Mainly if you can put metal hatchets. I put swords in them just because it looks cooler. That's the only reason he's wearing golden swords, because it looks cooler. They are so quick. Get you out of a tight spot. If let's just say ARK critters come up and try to ruin your day. He's just a good gatherer himself. Very hard to tame though. I will say that. That's why he's low on the list. Now you're surprised that this Tickle Chicken is where it is. I'll come to you in a minute why the Tickle Chicken is low on the list, but he is here. He is probably one of the best gatherers of wood, because due to his melee damage. But the thing is with the Tickle Chicken, or the Terrazona, is that it doesn't hold wood well. I'll show you now as we go over it. Now he is amazing at doing that. See, it's amazing at collecting wood, but he's full already. He is max weight already, and then you'll have to go back after 3 hits. It's just not worth it in my eyes. If you want for a wood gatherer, you want to be able to hold the weight, and that's why we have our little Beaver here, who is good at carrying wood and also getting wood. He's also a good little swimmer as well if you want to get out of the tight situations. That's why he's on the list at number 5. We'll see now. I'll show you now his wooden garden. They can be a bit of a pain to tame because there's so many of them in the Beaver Dam, but if you can isolate one when there, you'd be grand. Look at that wood. He is so good at collecting wood. It's amazing. And you can see the weight reduction there. It's class. He's at least 60%, I think. And next is it's a weird one. It's just a metal hatchet itself. Metal hatchet itself is probably better than most dinosaurs on the list for just gathering wood. And if you have a high weight on your character, well, why not just use the metal hatchet and then throw onto a dino that has weight reduction, which is why the Ravengers at number 8. And here's a beast itself, another one, the chainsaw. Now this chainsaw is amazing for gathering wood. And if someone, let's say a sneaky raptor came around and tried to hunt you down, it's good for sorting them out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the chainsaw itself is amazing for gathering wood. It takes it, and it just sounds cool, but you do need gasoline to power the chainsaw. So just remind yourself that as well. It's a good tool, but it does need to be powered. So here it is now. And look at that wood. Look. It just flies up, and the tree hasn't even fell down now. Nearly 1,000 wood. It's absolutely insane. It's just, who doesn't love messing with a chainsaw? Am I right? Next on the list is my big old friend, the woolly mammoth. The people were like, no, you have this over the Tickle Chicken. I do have this over the Tickle Chicken. The reason why I have this so high up on the list is because it's weight reduction, how much you can actually put on this creature, and it can protect you out in the wild. He's a big boy. You can have 2 people on it, and also it's just a great mount to have for gathering wood, thatch, and berry. It does a lot, as you can see here. I don't think you actually got any wood there, which is kind of insane. Let me just check this 1 second. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of thatch now. No, it is a great thatch. Probably one of the best thatch gatherers in the game also. But wood, it's amazing for it. Let me just, oh, there's something wrong here. Let me just empty this. I'll just shut onto my character. And then let's go again. There we go. Now you're like, oh, it's getting more thatch than wood. You just shove the wood and the thatch in the ground and just keep going, or just keep the thatch. I know you're like, oh, it's so high on the list though. It should be, because it's amazing. It's just, and if you want to have a pack of these, they're so easy to make, so easy to tame also. Just a few tranks and you just run away from it. Yeah, they're an amazing tame for wood. Just pump the damage up and you'll get more wood. It's amazing. And also, you can play the bleeding drums. Boom, 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 boom. You name another dinosaur that you can play the drums on, alright? And have the crack. Because I can't see it anywhere else but the mammoth. This is why the mammoth is number 2 on the list. I know people are going to be very angry with me putting this number 2. It's a personal favourite, that's why I'm putting up here. So that's the mammoth on number 2. Now before we get to number 1, I do have to show out a few, let's say, honourable mentions of wood gatherers. And I think I'd be slighted if I didn't mention these dinosaurs. So let's just get straight into these. The woolly rhino. The woolly rhino is a great damage, good weight reduction, and also has great wood gathering abilities. The Amarasaurus, hard tame, not on most maps, but great wood gatherer and weight reduction. Probably one of the best resource gatherers in the game is the Text Rider, but it's just so hard to find, and it's not on most maps, so that's why I have it there. But yes, number 1 is the roly-poly-oly himself, the Rolra. He is personally my favorite. He's just so good to have on, even on Fjord, one of the new maps, on any map that he's on, he's an amazing wood gatherer. He's good at early, mid, late game, or everything. You can put people on the back of him. He's just a great tame to have. Now I'll just show you now how much he gathers wood. He does now. This the only problem is his turn radius, I'd find, but other than that, he's amazing. Let's go to this tree now. Like, look at that. Insane. And his weight reduction is 80%. 80%? So you can be gathering wood for days. And look how quick he is if you just want to get out of it, like combo or anything. Just roll out. I'm telling you. If someone doesn't have this on their top 10, well, for gathering of wood, they're insane. It's my number 1, and it will always be my number 1, is the Rolra. If you think I'm wrong, leave a comment below. What is your top 10 favorites? And if you want me to do another top 10, put it down below. Just make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Thanks so much. Have a nice day. Bye.